Hi, it's Tom here from Foam Data Services, and today we are going to look at this, not a minion. We are looking at the Mark 6 tactical rig from BS UK, and this was one of the early production prototypes that I got. It's one of the first ones off the line. I've had it a couple of months now, and I've been meaning to do a review, but having a happy joining of weather, minion availability, and good filming conditions has meant that I've had to wait a little while. So, without further ado, we're going to review the BS UK Mark 6 tactical rig. Right, we're just going to go through a few of the features of the vest. Now, the standard blank vest comes without your pouches and dump bags or any attachments. You get a simple molly panel on each side, and you also have molly up here, and there is also space for morale patches up there. So any Velcro morale patch can go on up here, and you've got D-rings up here for attaching additional items, and you can put slings on and other things if you wish. So I ordered the hex stack kit, which consists of 2 triple pouches, and these are for 12 and 18 clips, and the triple pouches are designed to take either 12 or 18 clip. And I ordered front molly webbing, which means you can expand the coverage on your vest. So if you look here, attached to the front molly webbing, I've got my bag attached to the additional molly. So when you put a pouch across, you then still keep coverage on the outside for additional items. So that's the hex stack kit. Now the options that I've got on this hex stack kit, it's £14 without the front webbing and £15 with it. And you'll always get one with the front webbing because they're designed to stack like that. That's why they call it a hex stack, because they stack on so that you can carry up to 12-18 clips on your vest. So you can have quite a sizable magazine storage on this setup, and they don't come out that far. And if you stagger them downwards so that they're not up too high like this, actually your clips are in quite a comfortable position from there. So that's the hex stack kit. The other thing that I ordered is this, which is the large dump bag, and the large dump bag is, like it suggests, it's essentially just a big bag. This is the Cordura variant because I wanted a bit more stiffness in the bag. They also do a nylon variant. The nylon variant is £6, the Cordura is £8, and that will take full quite comfortably. Drum mag. The way I tend to use it is that I'll take off the clip. I'll take out my spent clip. My spent clip comes off my blaster and goes in, and then I'm into my next one. So just pull out, slap that in the receiver, and you can keep those in there. They're pretty secure. They don't tend to fall out. And the other use for that is that you can use it as an extra holster for a rough cut. It fits nicely. You have cross draw on that. So I tend to use that as a ditch gun, and I keep that handy. So yeah, there you go, you can fit a rough cut in there. And this is available in either nylon or Cordura, and they do a couple of other zip bags. They do a small and a medium pouch that you can zip onto any of your molly, and it will fit any other molly vest. So all the BS UK pouches are molly compatible. On the back you can see that they have these rows of Velcro. They're not like traditional molly where you'd have extra things, you'd have extra molly loops to slip through, so you don't weave them, you don't interweave these, because Nerf stuff is lighter than mil spec, so we don't really need that additional interweaving. I've never had one fall off. And this means that you can still attach to other molly webbing, and it makes it easy and convenient to change out your rig without too much effort. Okay, now we proceed to the back of the vest, and you can see here that there's another carriage plate on the back here, and this has a section of molly loops top and bottom, and there's quite a lot on here. You can put a variety of accessories into those loops, and you've got 2 rows so that you can carry rucksacks on here, or you can put an additional large dump pouch on there if you want a BS UK one. And you can see at the rear you've got 2 waist straps here which are fully adjustable, and then there is a belt down here which is unfortunately too large for my minion. So there's a belt there which attaches your holsters to and your standard other accessories, and I've added a few bits to mine. I've got these additional Velcro retaining loops here to stop my straps from flapping about. They can be threaded through the back of the down strap, but I'm just a stickler for having all my rig really tight. I don't like stuff flapping about, so I added additional stuff on there, and I put some extra elastic loops on here. You can specify any of this stuff custom from BS UK. I'm sure they won't charge you much extra. Do email them and ask if you're interested in that. Now the back plate. I don't use the back plate at the moment, but it's handy having the Velcro here. You can put wording or additional morale patches and things on there. And you can see that the back plate is quite square. this is one of my minor niggles about this vest, is compared to other vests which have a V in this area and therefore have a smaller back carriage, because of having this large square plate, you do get this squared off shoulders look, which is less of a problem on me because I do have quite big square shoulders. So I generally find that this bit here does still stick up. So that's my one criticism of this vest, is that it doesn't hug the shoulder. I quite like the contouring. If I could get it to contour, Minion, stay still. It's back in the cage for you. If I could get it to contour, if I could get the back plate to contour like this to my shoulder, instead of sticking up a little bit. But it is a one-size-fits-all vest, and to be honest, if you're buying a cheap Chinese vest for 30 to 50 pounds, you're unlikely to get the level of customization that's possible with this. You can order this however you like. If you want to have custom ordered to your measurements, you can do that. And I know that their new vest, the Juliet vest, is completely made to measure. So you have that option. If you want made to measure, you can go one step up and buy the Juliet, which again takes all the same accessories. Okay, so there you have it. That's a look at the Mark 6 tactical vest from Blastersmiths UK. There's a link in the description box to their website. And I want to stress that I have no official involvement with the company. I'm not on their payroll. I do not receive any product for free. I bought this as a customer. I've used this extensively in indoor HVZ, and I've used this in outdoor games. I've used this in small and medium games. And I would suggest that if you're looking for a good Nerf compatible tactical vest for a sensible price, all in, I paid 35 for the vest, 15 for the hex stack, and £8 for the dump bag, which I think is a very good price, considering that if you look on Amazon or other places, you can only buy Chinese-made equipment, and it's still coming in at about the same price. You might get a base vest for £30, but you still have to go and buy all the accessories and the pouches. And the double pouches that some people like, the harder airsoft ones, are £12 for a double pouch. So I think that this represents fairly good value for money. Now, I obviously had one or two minor niggles with my vest in terms of the fit here on the shoulder, which is not a problem now because I wear it over a set of armour, so I have shoulder armour which actually fills the vest rather nicely. But if you're not wearing anything underneath your vest and you want a nice tight shoulder fit, then that might be something that you could order custom, and they'll make a separate yoke for you to fit over the shoulder. I do like the variety of carriage solutions. You can get a 12 and 18 mag, you can get a 6 and 12 mag, you can have molly webbing on the front, you can have belt mounting on the rear, which is really clever, so you can use them for molly and belt if you wish. I do occasionally take these off and use the Velcro loops with a belt. They can be a little insecure on narrow belts, but actually they work pretty well. So if you're working for an all-round tactical solution, in heavier games you can use your full vest, and then in lighter games the accessories that you've got are fully compatible with all their other items in the range and can be made belt mountable. So if you have other molly carrying plates or other molly carrying items, all of this will fit. So in conclusion, I think the BS UK tactical vest represents good value for money. It's British made, it's handmade in the UK. It's stitched entirely to order. If you have a problem, you have an immediate response from their customer service. Has been very good. I had a little issue with the stitching on this front strap, and it was fixed within 24 hours. It was not a problem, and they're always happy to take custom orders, and they're always happy to do personal alterations. They can do a range of colours. You can get this rig in a couple of different shades now. Those are all custom orders. The standard is 500D black Cordura. So if you want a vest that's not black, then they can do those for you too. I think if you're a UK Nerfer, support your British made and hand built to order tactical supplier. And if you're a foreign Nerfer, bear in mind that the prices on the BSUK website have 20% markup for UK purchase tax, and if you contact the guys, that can be removed for you if you're ordering from abroad. Obviously, local sales taxes may still apply, and there's a very clear set of instructions on their website for ordering from around the world. So do have a good look at their international postage. If you have problems with the BSUK site, I know sometimes it doesn't always apply discount codes, or if you're trying to get the 20% off, it may not put it through for you every time. And they do have the odd glitch with PayPal. Do email them straight away, and they will usually get back to you within at least an hour at the most. Most times it's been 10 or 15 minutes and I've got an immediate response. So there you go, good customer service overall, and I'm quite a happy customer. I have seen no fraying, I've had nothing break, and I've had no damage to the rig. I've worn it a lot, I've worn it as a zombie, I've run in it, I've fallen over in it, and it's generally been very durable.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.